How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some brand new content that's going to be released into MLB The Show this Friday, probably around 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, just as when most of the other content is released. Now, if you take a look at this screenshot here, we of course will have the Dead Ball event part 3 tomorrow. That looks horrible. We have the Friday content coming out, which is a Run It Back Showdown and Conquest, which is kind of interesting. That leads me to think of a few things. And then we also have another 8th inning player program. So the third player program implemented in that 8th inning. We also have the roster update. So while I'm making this video, while I was about to talk about what I thought this Run It Back would consist of, or this Run It Back program or Showdown and Conquest, it's going to be a variety of things, it looks like. We have this Diamondbacks Paul Goldschmidt, Silver Slugger, 98 overall first baseman. And this says, in the Run It Back Choice Pack, available this Friday. So I'm kind of thinking, we might get a variety of players released into this. There could be 2 or 3 tiers, right? It could start off at 2 tiers. They could release a 3rd tier. We didn't see that with the Beach Ball pack. We only see 2 tiers in that one. So we could have a variety of things. I would think, though, that this Paul Goldschmidt, since it's a 98 overall card, I would think that this is the base tier card within this choice pack. If we're going to get choice packs from now on, they should be, 99 overalls in the most rare tier, or in that rarest tier. Anyway, I think this card's pretty good. 125 contact with 99 power against lefties. He's a diamond defender, and he still has pretty good stats against righties as well. 104, 90 splits there with 64 vision, so a little bit lower vision. He's also a faster first baseman, 67 speed. I don't think you'll be able to prestige this card because he's available in a choice pack. We haven't seen that at all this year. But I started to kind of think about what else could this consist of. We do have a variety of showdown modes, or I guess paths, throughout this game. And we could see, maybe a combination of previous missions within one of these showdowns, or I guess even previous showdown bosses to kind of run it back against, right? Go up against them again. And I started to think about, the 11th inning program from last year. I'm kind of assuming that, everybody played the game last year. The game was also free during the month of October, so a lot of people probably hopped on, saw that this was going on. But the 11th inning program was basically a run it back program, similar to what they're kind of hinting at right now. And I don't know exactly if that's what we're going to get, but I was kind of thinking, last year I was hoping that we would get this type of program released a little bit earlier, right? I mean, if there are going to be, 10 more programs this year, we're already in the 8th inning. We might only have a couple more left. And it would be nice to maybe make some progress towards previous programs, progress towards a choice pack, as well as maybe a few, bosses or packs from these other programs. I think that would be pretty awesome to see. We did see that last year. You were able to kind of grind out the 11th inning. It had 1,500 program stars. I'm going to be going through a little bit about it in this video, but these are some things that I was thinking about before they revealed that Paul Goldschmidt was in a choice pack. But we saw from that updated schedule there at the home screen that we will have, a Run It Back Showdown and Conquest. I'm curious, is that going to be almost like a Run It Back program like I'm talking about right here within the 11th inning? So, about 150 program stars in, you could get a henchman from the 9th inning program. You could also get a henchman from the 10th inning program within this 11th inning. So you could earn, a signature series choice pack along the way. We could see, some Ducks on the Pond packs somewhere in this Run It Back Showdown, Run It Back Conquest. We could see some of the same type of things. I mean, I'm just speculating here. I don't know how accurate some of these ideas will be, but I think it would be pretty cool to see that maybe a little bit earlier on this year, to where people could start to grind out maybe the 1st inning, 2nd inning, 3rd inning program, maybe start to, if they didn't get Larry Walker, maybe they could get him now. Mariano Rivera, same type of thing. It would just be nice to maybe make some progress towards some of those previous programs if you didn't quite get to 300 program stars. So that last screenshot was the 9th inning henchman. The 9th inning was focused on finest players, and focus on the awards from last year. The 10th inning, we had a couple really good cards, Mike Trout, Mike Schmidt, and even the henchmen were really good in this 10th inning program. I mean, you could also unlock Albert Pujols as the boss, but this 10th inning henchman consisted of, some really good cards, some cards that are, were available already in MLB The Show 20. We have Barry Larkin, Christy Mathewson, and somebody else. I have it coming up here in this next screenshot. Dale Murphy, that's the other one. But all three of these cards were already released. And I'm kind of curious on who we might see with released into this Run It Back program or Run It Back Choice Pack, Run It Back Showdown, Run It Back Conquest, Run It Back whatever, Run It Back program. I said that a couple times, but I'm just kind of thinking about what that could mean. It could honestly just be that choice pack, and some of what I'm saying might be incorrect. But I'm just also thinking about what they've done in previous years, what things they could do a little bit differently. I know some people have said, recently in the last couple videos that SDS is focused on the next generation. They're focused on the next MLB The Show, and that makes a lot of sense as well. But I don't see why you can't release, edit some cards and make, some of these legends boost it up and create their 99 overall. I don't see how that would be too difficult. The thing that might be the most difficult there would be the card art. And I know there are a lot of people within the community that have made some really nice photoshopped card arts and have also been pretty close to some of the card art that they actually went with. But anyway, at 600 program stars within this 11th inning, you could earn a previous boss. So this was the 6th inning boss, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Piazza, Jackie Robinson from MLB The Show 19. And this is kind of what I'm thinking about within this Run It Back situation that we have coming up here. That's what I'll call it, the Run It Back situation, because it could be Conquest, Showdown, moments, all tied into one, just like we got with Extreme. This might be a little different. The end reward might just be the choice pack. I think that would kind of be a little. I think that would kind of be a letdown a little bit if that was the case, and I don't think it will be. I think you'll be able to buy the choice pack out of the pack store. You'll also be able to earn maybe one or two throughout the Run It Back, Showdown, and Conquest, and then you might also be able to make progress towards previous programs or just previous things within the game. That might be good. That might be a good idea. Let me know what you all think about that. But as you can see, I mean, this pack right here, this program went on forever. I mean, we still have 3,000 days. I'm taking this screenshot pretty recently. And we still have 3,000 days to complete this 11th inning program from last year's game. I didn't even make it close to 1,500 program stars. But that's why I think it might be cool to release this a little earlier. I know some people were able to finish this off. And props to them, they were definitely grinding out the game. But I was not able to do that. I think, the casual player, a person that is just grinding the game out in their free time and not really looking to play it all day, every day, might not be able to complete this. And I was in that situation before where I was, grinding Immortals all day, every day while I was finishing up my master's program in college. And I had a lot more time to grind. Now I have to focus on my actual career, and I got a lot of other things going on. So I'm not able to put in as much time to grind out the game. Even though over the summer, that's really all I was doing. All day, every day during the summer, just playing MLB The Show 20, grinding moments, grinding computer, grinding Showdown. Just really looking forward to what's up next, what's coming out next. This Run It Back program could be really cool. It also could be a little bit of a letdown depending on what they release. I think a choice pack and some other things would be really, really cool. If it is just a choice pack, I'll still think it's pretty cool in the sense that it's more players, more content. But I really think that this could be a variety of options here. But I'm just kind of thinking, about these different Showdown modes that we've had. They're kind of bunched into 3 programs at a time. The different stages that we've had so far, and who knows, you might be able to make progress on team affinities. That would be pretty cool for some people, even though I'm at 100% for all 3 stages. I know other people aren't, so that would be sweet. I'm just trying to think of everything possible within this Run It Back program or Run It Back situation. Once again, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. We've had a variety of Showdown modes, Conquest modes, programs, and everything. it'd just be nice to kind of summarize it up and maybe grind out a little bit of progress for each of those that we might have missed. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.